almost 19 a game. Nowhere to go, but he loves to get it in the paint. Doesn't take a whole lot of threes, but does that. That won't drop for him. Freeman for three, no good. Jovic steals it and dunks it.
This is exactly going to have to be.
Harris at 6'6" will run the point for the Jaguars. Cooper. How about back-to-back threes for Cooper to get this one started? Cooper has that one blocked. Pettiford had it knocked out of his hands, but I believe Chase Harris averaging over 15 points a game. He has gone over 20 in 7 of the last 11.
High expectations on his sophomore campaign. After being on that Final Four team, SEC championship team, improve on your game.
Jovic doing a nice job on Harris for a moment, and boy, it's hard to stop that shot.
Well, you see that crafty ability in that.
Oh, and then they collapse on him, and the steal by Randy Brady. Harris again in the Overton. He'll try for three. That one is short. Loose ball, rebound. They kick it out in the corner to Hall, and he knocks it home. Hall the other way, and he throws it down.
There's a prolific scorer, and there's Keyshawn Hall once.
And welcome to Auburn, Alabama, the #1 overall seed in the NIT. The Auburn Tigers taking on South Alabama in this first round game in Texas. Now here is Overton. He'll back it out. And another three.
There he is. In transition and in your secondary break.
Hall will try another three, and this one no good. Good position by Jovic.
Strong drive.
Magwood takes that three and misfires. And an easy two back the other way from Chase Harris.
And you see that.
Working around the perimeter. Here's Harris. Step back. Knocks home the three. That's just his 4th three of the season.
Somehow, and let the double team get up on you and then move it.
Jovic, another offensive rebound. That one spits out, tapped around, and
Auburn already with 12 attempted in this game so far.
Three on the shot clock. Hall fires from the corner with a flick of a wrist.
Now he's the guy who
5 of 18 from the floor. 4 of the 5 makes are from Keyshawn Hall. Nice pass. That's how Harris. Chase Harris. He gets hacked, and we'll head to the free throw line.
The pressure he's able to put on defenders when he.
But this is an area, though, that he has really struggled in. It's amazing for a guy that is as good as he is.
In many ways, it's psychological. You know, you have a player of his magnitude. He knows how to clearly get the ball in the bucket.
Hall will fire a two. Got it.
He's just a bucket, is what he is. He understands with a lot of poise.
Here's Brady. Three on the way. It's rattled home by Jaden Cooper.
Jaden Cooper's been on a burner.
From here at Auburn, you know, it's a big night for him. Keyshawn Hall fires, and a foul on the three against Randy Brady.
A little bit of contact down low and back to the line.
So Hall now has 14 points. The rest of the team, 1 of 14. Those are all 3-point attempts.
They're definitely going to bait you into doing it. But I think for Auburn, that has superior athletes, and you're able to see South Alabama some physicality and get into the paint, even though they're trying to keep you out.
Pettiford threw it away. Oh, how about that move? Looking a little bit like.
Been able to make moves in close quarters. It's really special.
Corner three, good from Elijah Freeman.
So far in this game, I wouldn't necessarily say that's exactly the way it's going to be effective. You can try more things.
Are you kidding me? Chase Harris. Boy, Auburn taking these quick threes, and Stephen Pearl just shaking his head a little bit as he watches South Alabama fly down the floor, and Hans Lewis June. Late Freeman able to keep it alive. Boy, it looks like Randy Brady might have twisted something on the other end. And Walker, who hasn't played in 8 games.
Performers would be in this game, and both of them have delivered so far.
And Jovic did hack Harris. We had a good look at it. Jovic does tonight, and Hall for a moment won the battle, but Harris now backing up Hall. Goes off the window. We've seen it all.
Got the personnel and the physicality to take this to South Alabama. They're down in the roster. Check somebody and see if you can make them bother you, make them body you up. You might draw the foul, and then you kick it out and you play.
There goes Cooper, a little fade away, got it. Make it 10 straight shots.
And he's shaking his head, heading down the game.
For South Alabama, Pettiford in traffic and fouled, and he'll head to the line.
There it is right there. And you're Tahad Pettiford, and it forces the defense to turn their backs to the perimeter players. And then Pettiford's able to cut or drop
the rim. Here's Hall in traffic, goes with the right hand, no good. Williams-Adams battling and draws the foul, and he'll head to the line. Williams-Adams at the free throw line, just 49% on the year. Now 60 of one. Be sure to go to NCAA.com. He's out of there with it, flying down the court. Spins, kicks it back to Pettiford for three. No good. Man, Pettiford having a tough 3 straight games of 20-plus points. Gives it to Hall here, and that one won't go. Tapped around, and Williams-Adams tries to keep it alive, and that'll do it for the first half.
Have an opportunity to figure out how you can attack this unique zone that South Alabama plays, and that's exactly the tempo or the type of style to play. That could be the effective recipe for the Tigers.
This Auburn,
they're screening well to get players freed up, and then the finishing shots over the top of the defense have been elite.
Harris draws it. Well, coverage of the NCAA. How about all the championships this year? Going to be in Indianapolis. All of them. Division III, Division II, Division I, NIT.
The best time of the year.
There goes Pettiford.
You can see it's a hot Pettiford to capitalize on those.
Pettiford, boy, what a different half this has been.
Well, Pettiford 0 for 5 from three-point.
Lewis June. Harris on the baseline. What a nice touch.
That's exactly.
Back the other way, and Harris says the same thing. No whistle on that side. Now Hall flying down the court, and there is a whistle.
That's playing a non-traditional style in which they have been seeing in the SEC.
Harris comes up with a basketball. He just gets raked across the face. Step back three, no good, left short. Scramble for the basketball, last touched.
Of how you go about your business. So you're in a game where you're playing in a quick turnaround. After dropping that game against Tennessee, as you can see Magwood lining up one.
Freeman in the corner. Magwood drives inside, and there'll be free throws coming up for the freshman.
To me, it's a good thing that young players can see a diversity of play styles and play against different types of defenses. This is a challenge for Auburn, and South Alabama is giving them everything they want.
Nice work from Stephen Williams. Auburn by 3. Hall. No good. Rebound.
Oh, you don't feel the rhythm as you would if you catching it off of closeouts and whatnot.
How about Magwood just throws it up in the air, gets fouled, and
contact. Big finish for number 5 in white.
Hadn't played so long. Saw him at the iron. Rebound to Kevin Overton. Inside it goes. Pass was too hot to handle, right through the hands of Williams-Adams. Good defense by Williams-Adams, forces the kick out, but then they find a way to get it inside to Stephen Williams for the dunk.
Transition, and Overton puts that one on the deck and tries to put some pressure on the rim. I think some positive things would have happened.
Magwood will try it again, and he rips the net again.
Flips inside that you have to bring your game.
The second chance for Williams, and he converts. So South Alabama.
Auburn's offense looking a little stagnant. You want to see if you can get some off-ball movement.
Overton finally hits one. His first field goal.
And his team struggled shooting in the first half, and here they are stepping up big with the three-point stroke.
Nice pass. Yes, Harris.
That IT to continue to get more positive reps.
That one's capped out of bounds. It'll belong to South Alabama.
That's early on, but it's not something that you want to continue to go with. And they also really got things going when Pettiford had some strong drives to the basket. You see the active hands of the Jaguars creating that turnover.
Well, they love getting the ball right down there. Harris on that baseline. Couldn't get a good handle on it. Lets a shot go, no good. Tapped a couple of times. Brady, no-look pass underneath, and count it. Friendly roll for Steve.
Find the bottom.
Overton rips the net. Boy, had a chance to get his feet set. Magwood trying to split a couple of blue jerseys and a trip on the inside.
The fouls, it's like a negative, but it's a positive.
How about Magwood? Welcome back to the game. Caden Magwood. Overton. Freeman. Overton will try another three. Timeout.
Go, they got to manufacture some easy buckets.
Harris had 18 points in the first half, just 4 here.
He hook over the middle with the left hand.
Overton again knocks home a 3. Knocked down to single digits. Overton in the corner. Boy, you can tell he's starting to feel it a little bit. Oh, yes, he is. His 5th 3.
Rim focused as soon as he caught the ball. Took his time, got to his sweet spot, and cashed out.
Harris again, scoop shot in traffic. Here's Harris in the open floor. Easy lay in for Chase. And just taken out of there by the 6'6" Harris. Up ahead it comes to Broom. Hangs with it, drew the foul, and he'll head to the line. That one's blocked by a couple of Tigers. Up ahead to Keyshawn Hall. You know what's going to happen here. He's going to take it right to the rack.
Yeah, he has a unique ability as well when he's...
Nowhere to go for the big fella Williams, who was leaning out of bounds and gave it right back to Auburn. Pettiford reverse layup is good.
Well, back to back.
Boy, Overton's like, give me that ball. I see him on that wing, and he gets it now. He'll line it up for 3. And why not? Keep feeding the monster. He's wearing... He has hit 6 of 7 shots in the second half. Cooper answers back. Timeout taken by South Alabama. Alley-oop. Freeman. That one's batted away, but kept alive. Overton again for 3. Got another one. Are you? Gave it a fight, but just not enough. Harris launches for 3, and Williams, good work on the offensive glass, gets that one to go. Off the first Power 14 they played all year, led by 6 at the half, but then Stephen Pearl and his group came out a different bunch in the second half.
The second half adjustments were everything for the... We're able to see the outside shot fall, moving on to the second round.
So Auburn will move on. Who will they play? Yet to be determined. But they go to 16 years for Richie Riley's group. But here's what it looks like in the brackets. It looks like Seattle, who is hosting St. Thomas, up by 12 with a